Oh, guys. It is, let me see if you can see this. See that right there? 97 degrees outside. Right now, if you hear wind, I'm standing in the polar vortex. That's what I call it. So I'm out there cutting my grass. I have a fan right there. And I have another one right there. And they're blowing toward each other. And the AC right there. So I come in here every now and then and stand between the fans. Oh, and just get a cool down. Very necessary for today. Okay, but that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. What I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm almost done. I just have to sweep that up, put it in the bags. I actually filled up 4 bags today. So remember last time, guys, I was talking to you about the rain and how beneficial it is. So my grass right here and over here was really struggling early on. And whoa, it looks better now. And what it mostly has to do with is rain. Now, let me also say that I have Zeon zoysia grass, all right? You can look it up. Zeon zoysia grass. This is phenomenal grass. Yes, it looks good. They use it on golf courses. They use it on baseball fields sometimes. But it's beneficial in so many ways. Yes, it's a warm weather grass. But this grass is tolerant to heat. It's tolerant to drought. It fights off weeds. It's traffic tolerant, right? So you can see there's a lot of benefits of this grass, and it looks phenomenal, right? It really looks phenomenal. It's a phenomenal looking grass. Now it's slow to wake up, right? Coming out of dormancy, it's slow. But once it wakes up, boy, woo! If you have it, your grass is going to be the best in your neighborhood. I guarantee it. If you feed it and water it, yeah. And the other benefit is when everybody's grass starts to go dormant in October and November, this is still going to be green, right? So it takes longer to green up, but it also stays green longer, all right? All right, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is last time I cut the grass, I think I told you guys that I only cut it 2.5 inches because it was so high. Well, it was high again, but this time I had some more time. I also cut some of these palm fronds off the tree, off of that tree right there, because they were dead. Let me tell you something about these things, guys. I was in the backyard cutting these things off of my tree before, and one of them fell down, and one of these things went right into my arm. Those things are no joke. Like it didn't give. Bam! I was stabbed. So I remember that. But it was a couple of brown spots back here. Now even this spot right here, this spot's been like this since they put this grass in. It never recovered from whatever the hell happened here. And I've already said that I was gonna just get some more sod to put it there, but I forgot to say also that this grass, Zeon zoysia grass, only certain places are licensed to grow it, and it only comes in sod. You can't get it in seed, you can't get it in plugs, only sod. And clearly they're not going to sell you anything less than a pallet of sod. So if I have an issue, like I thought I had an issue over there where I was going to need it, but it all grew in. Now everybody else's grass in my neighborhood, all right, that's centipede grass. Now the advantage of centipede grass is centipede, of course it grows vertically, but it also grows laterally, and it grows laterally quickly. So it'll fill in really quickly when there's an issue. So over here, I don't know what happened in this area either. I don't know if I had a fungus or what, but and I've been letting time go by, and you know, again, if this was centipede, this would have probably filled in already. But I'm saying to myself, it'll come in eventually. But if it doesn't, that still doesn't equal a pallet of sod. You know what I mean? I'm trying to invent reasons to get a pallet of sod, but I might do it anyway. And if I have extra, I'll have extra. I mean, what am I going to do? I want to fill in the spots that need it. And clearly, the spot right here at my gate, that needs it. There's no doubt about it. Because it's been like that for like almost 2 years, so nothing's gonna grow there. All right, guys, so I just wanted to give you a heads up on what's going on here in South Georgia. It's 97 degrees, but my wife bought me a bunch of these shirts that they're long sleeve, but they breathe well and they keep me cool, you know. I don't burn, but I also feel cool, so good stuff with that. All right, so I'm gonna clean that stuff up, pick up these fronds. Actually, I gotta cut them up because they're too long to fit in the bag. And actually, I cut some more in the back on that palm tree as well. And that's it, you know. If you guys know anything about palm trees as far as when to cut them, like I'm cutting them when they turn brown. And that also includes these sago palms. So I've already been told that those ones on the bottom, cut them off. You have these new ones coming at the top, cut the ones off at the bottom, and I'm going to agree with that too, because they're just stealing nutrients. Plus, it doesn't look good. It looks better when they're up high. All right, same thing with that one. And plus, you can see the ones on the bottom are actually going over the plants in front of it. I was going to take the plants out, but instead of taking the plants out, just cut the bottoms off. Let me tell you something, guys. I wasn't working this much when I was working. So I got to schedule everything in, and lawn care. I do my lawn, I do my mother's lawn, and I do my mother-in-law's lawn. Got to take care of my mother and my mother-in-law, definitely, right? And got to take care of you guys. Always going to be paying it forward. So yes, this is warm weather grass, and this grass in particular, the blades are very thin. They're very fine. So you don't want them too high, because then they're bending. You want them straight up, and then when they're straight up, it makes the grass look like a sheet of carpet, right? So today I started cutting it at 3 inches. 3 inches. And it was still picking up a lot. So, and then I took it down to 2 inches. So 2 inches, I think, is my ideal. I was going to do 1.5 inches. I do like a little thickness to the grass, but 2.5 is too much. I cut it at 2.5 inches, and then in 2 days, to me, it looks like I have to cut it again. You know, my rule, really with centipede, it doesn't happen with this grass, but my rule is if the wind blows and I see the grass moving, it's time for it to be cut. So, and I'm gonna show you this, guys, in closing. I like my edges like I like my fried chicken. Extra crispy.